Hi everyone, welcome back to GA Online Teaching. Before you continue, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel and Facebook page at GA Online Teaching. You can find the link to all my previous lessons on my channel. Right, today we are going to continue with a series of lessons known as Congruency, and particularly we are busy with the third postulate. Now let's take a recap on what we did thus far. So we learned what is congruency, and the definition of congruence is exactly the same in shape, size, besides it just can be rotated. Okay, so the next thing I want to tell you is we did two postulates thus far. The first one, side, 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 and the second one being your side, angle, side. Today we are busy with angle, angle, side, and angle, side, angle. Right, now remember these two can be coincide with one another. It all depends on which angle or which side you are looking at first, or you're calculating. Right, so it's a parallelogram. So the minute you see parallelogram in any question, make sure that the properties of a parallelogram are written down at the side, or you remember them. Okay, so the properties of a parallelogram is opposite angles are equal to one another, opposite sides are equal as well as parallel. So it's going to be very easy, this diagram. Right. Firstly, I'm going to say that A is equal to angle C. So angle A would be equal to angle C, and that is, what's the property of a palm? That the opposite angles are equal to one another. Opposite angles in a palm, it's very important to mention what's the diagram's name, are equal. The next one I can say, because these lines over here are running parallel, it means parallel means I can find angles, meaning angle B1 is equal to angle D2 because of alternate angles. And what does alternate mean? It means exactly the same. If you go down my list of grade 9 lessons, you'll find alternate angles. You can find that topic below. So this is B1, angle B1 is equal to angle D2. What's my reason? Alternate angles are equal because AB is parallel to this side over here, which is CD. Right, so I have an angle, I have a angle. Now I'm looking for something else. I found two angles. Let's look for a side. This line over here, BD, is known as what? It's known as a common line. So that could be a side. BD is common. So therefore, therefore I can say yes, it is congruent because of the postulate. So therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD because I found an angle, then I found a side. So that's going to be the angle, side. And because it's a parallelogram, remember I can use these two are also equal to one another. Those are also alternate. Then I may use angle, then came a side, then came another angle. Right, let's move on to example number 2. Okay learners, so in this example we have another parallelogram, little bit more complicated. It says prove that triangle AED is congruent to triangle BFC. And remember, we still need to keep in mind what's the properties of a parallelogram. Right, first look at what is the most easiest thing to see. I see those two angles over there. They are in the specific triangles that I'm looking for, and they are both 90 degrees. So therefore they are exactly the same. So therefore I can say AED with the angle on the E is equal to BFC. Right? Why do I know that? Because they tell me it, i.e. it was given to me. So your reason is given. That's already an angle. And because it's a parallelogram, I can say these two sides are equal because opposite sides in a palm are equal. So therefore, AD would be equal to BC because opposite sides in a palm are equal. And the last one, remember, it's a palm, meaning those lines are parallel, meaning that this angle over here is alternate to that angle over there. So this one, I can say this angle and this angle, and the name of that angle would be CBF. CBF is equal to this angle over here, which is ABE. ABE. How do I know that? Because in a parallelogram, this is parallel, therefore fun angles will appear. Therefore corresponding angles will appear, and most importantly, alternate angles. So I can say its alternate angles are equal, make it nicer, because BAB is parallel to CD, or rather DC. Look at my direction, D and then C. Right, so therefore they are equal to one another. Therefore at the end you state, they're trying to prove it, or I'm trying to prove it, I make a statement about it. So triangle AED, this just confirms that I'm actually answering the question. And because it's geometry, in paper 2, I need to have an accompanying reason, and the reason is that my postulate or conditions of congruency. BFC, the reason for saying that is, what did I find? I found the side and I found two angles, so my reason can be angle, angle, side. Also, do not forget, you can also look at it from this direction. You can also say side, angle, angle. It's completely your preference. It doesn't matter as long as you found two angles and a side. Right. Until next time, learners, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to GA Online Teaching.